From now on, we will study about the fourth sort of an adverb, that is a modal verb. The speaker applies a modal verb to describe an experience, a condition, or an action to the listeners according to the intention of the speaker. A modal verb is specifically applied to describe the definition of the verb. The definition of the modal verb signifies the perspective of the speaker about the experience, condition, or action indicated by a verb in a clause. As the modal verb specifically describes a verb among the other descriptive words, the modal verb reveals the specific information for the verb. For example, we can figure out the perspective of the speaker who states the clause about the subject. Let's start to study about the first definition of a modal verb. The speaker reveals the perspective in the way to emphasize that the definition of the verb was or is actualized with the application of the modal verb. The definition of a modal verb is to emphasize the definition of the verb. The way that the speaker emphasizes the definition of the verb means to reveal the perspective of the speaker who puts the huge importance on the experience, condition, or action that was actualized in the past or that is actualized at the present. The form of the modal verb reveals the tense of the clause as the modal verb is applied ahead of the verb. So the speaker applies the suitable modal verb according to the tense of the clause. The modal verb to reveal the emphasis of the speaker for the definition of the verb reveals the second role of a verb, that is to reveal the tense of the clause. The modal verb also reveals the information about the subject with a number and whether the subject participates in the conversation with the speaker and the listeners at the present. The second definition of a modal verb is this. The speaker reveals the perspective in the way to assume the actualization of the experience, condition, or action indicated by the verb with the application of the modal verb. As we studied the modal verb will, we can understand how assured the speaker is assured about the certainty on the application, on the actualization of a verb. This can be understood with the fact that we can state a clause that is not about the present. We can think of the various possibilities that does not, or that do not become the reality. Someone can say that that's not true in the present because the definition of the verb does not describe the present condition properly, but from the perspective of the speaker can state a clause as the possibility that can be the present. So the discernment whether the definition of the verb the discernment between the experience, condition, or action that did not actualize is a false statement, and the experience, condition, or action from the perspective of the speaker stated as one of the possibilities can be a good standard to apply a proper modal verb according to the definition of the modal verb. The way that the speaker assumes the actualization of the experience, condition, or action means to reveal the perspective of the speaker who considers the actualization to be true, even though it is not true, and states the clause. The emphasis and the assumption by the modal verb reveal the perspective of the speaker in common.